inside pitches he doesn't even flinch on. And they're trying to trick him.
And a drive hit to right field. Sierra going back, looking up, and this game is tied. Roberto Alomar, with his second home run in as many days, has tied the game. And the Toronto bench out of the dugout.
And now the tying run is aboard at first base with 1 out in the top of the 9th inning. And now Ed Sprague to bat for the pitcher Ward. He was 1 for 2 with a single in the league championship series against Oakland. Both of his at-bats in the playoffs were as a pinch hitter. Well hit to left field. To the wall, Deion Sanders. Home run, Ed Sprague. Off the bench with a pinch hit 2-run homer off Jeff Reardon to give the Toronto Blue Jays a 5-4 lead.
That is the first pinch homer for the Blue Jays this year. And is it ever a big one? Wow. There was no error in judgment on that home run. Clearly out of the ballpark. What a big moment in that young man's life.
And certainly every Canadian is happy for Ed Sprague tonight. A walk to Gruber in the 5th. The only walk thrown by Avery tonight. Payoff pitch. Well hit down the left field line. Sanders watching it go. Home run, Kelly Gruber. What a way to end the longest drought within a single postseason in history. A game-tying home run. This one is knotted at 2.
Avery forced to come in with a fastball. The interesting thing, it's almost in the identical spot Joe Carter earlier hit the home run. Up and away.
Here's Molitor. After flying out to right in the 2nd, he's had back-to-back singles. The last one getting Olerud home with the 5th run of the night for the Blue Jays. Olerud goes, the pitch is hit high and deep in the left center field. Johnson back to the wall, and it's gone! Paul Molitor, 2-run homer to give the Blue Jays a 7-3 lead. That is the 3rd ALCS home run for Paul Molitor and gives the Blue Jays a bit of a cushion.
Devon White singled in the 1st inning, got a base hit in the 5th, and was stranded at 3rd base when Fernandez left the bases loaded. The 1-0 pitch is hit high in the air, deep left field. Tim Raines moves back to the wall. It is gone. A home run for Devon White off Scott Rudensky. The Blue Jays go ahead 4-2.
It's always the runs you give up late in the game that come back and haunt you. The White Sox trail 4-2 now on the first home run of league championship play for Devon White.
He hits that one down the right field line and deep, hooking toward the pole. Home run! John Olerud gives the Blue Jays their first lead of the night. It's 5-4 Toronto.
That soundbite, John Olerud saying, I can't hit those tough pitches out of the strike zone, but he can certainly hit those in the strike zone. Wow.
So the tying run is at 2nd. The run that would win the World Series is at 1st, and Joe Carter is the batter. He's 0 for 3 tonight, 0 for 4 lifetime against Williams. Joe drove in a run in the 1st with a sacrifice fly tonight. Now the 2-2. Well hit down the left field line. Way back and Joe Carter with a 3-run homer. The winners and still world champions, the Toronto Blue Jays. It's only the 2nd time ever that a World Series has ended on a home run. Carter didn't quite hit it all the way to that sign, but it had enough to clear the fence and left. His 2nd home run of the World Series to give Toronto the 8-6 win. He knew when he hit it that it had a chance, and he knew before he reached first base that he was a hero all across Canada.
They're going to make him have to hit a pitcher's pitch if he's going to swing here.
Payoff pitch, and Tulowitzki with a try. postseason. Blue Jays lead 5-0.
Boy, and is it a big one? The 3-1 slider. Because that one gave 2 over 6. Oh, they're going to pitch to me. When you wasted every pitch away with an open base, and all of a sudden you got 3-1, 3-2, and they changed their strategy. So now all of a sudden his thinking changes, and he juiced that ball. He's still Troy Tulowitzki. Forget the numbers. That's a bad man right there.
And Carlos with a drive. We are tied at 2.
I thought he floated around inside one too many times. First pitch inside, and he smoked it. Mr. Encarnacion.
His first career postseason home run.
And I loved his reaction after the home run. He knew it was gone the minute he touched it off.
After the Rangers took the lead in bizarre fashion in the top half. The 1-1 from Dyson. Bautista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
The Orioles bring their infield all the way in, even though they've turned a lot of double plays.
Oh, there's a drive to deep left field, and the ball game is over.
Work with the softball in the bullpen as Bautista sends one to left, and there she goes. José Bautista strikes again. 3-run home run for the Blue Jays. Bautista's second of the postseason, and opens this one up to a 10-0 lead.
And a quick jump out of the box to run the bases too, fellas.
Well, if the Jays are going to make a run, John, they got to get more than they've gotten lately from Guerrero, who's not homered in a month. Vlad Jr. on 2-1. It's a high fly ball to deep left field. Bellinger's going back, and it is gone. Vlad Guerrero Jr. homers in his first at-bat of the postseason. Calendar flips to October, and he hits his first home run in a month.
I didn't like the pitch. Change up in. I know he's a good fastball hitter, but see how he can drop the barrel of the bat on a 91-mile-an-hour changeup. It looks like an average fastball and didn't have the movement. Kept it fair down the line, and they strike first.
John, I'm just going to let you handle Alejandro Kirk because I think he's your favorite player.
Yeah, he's one of the most underrated hitters and one of the most underrated players on this team. He does it all. I mean, don't let his size confuse you.
Oh, baby! Drives this ball a mile, and it's 2-0 Toronto. Captain Kirk lifts off, and the Stars delivering for the Jays in Game 1.
Well, right on cue. Not a lot of wasted motion in everything he does. He may be not known to hit 30 home runs, but when he sees it, he hits it.
Kirk lofts one to deep left field. He's got his second home run of the game. And his fifth the last 3 games. 1 on Saturday, 2 in Game 162, 2 in Game 1. He's not necessarily known for the power.
No, he's not known. He'll be known after this postseason, though.
Vlad Jr. 5 for 6 in this division series.
And ball.
Oh, baby! Goodbye! Vlad and the Jays are humiliating the New York Yankees, outscoring them 19-1 over the first game and a half. Varsho, 2 doubles, 2 runs scored. For the folks that don't know, John once lost a no-hitter thanks to his out knot. They're going to lose this ball. Somebody's going to find it as a souvenir. They're handing them out like hotcakes. It's 11-0 Blue Jays as Varsho goes deep. This is the most lopsided stretch of postseason baseball you will ever see.
Yeah, it's like it's on the tee for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hooked down the right field line. Judge is going back to the corner. It's gone! It's an incredible day for Dalton Varsho. Forget the single. How about 2 doubles, 2 home runs?
Yeah, he's just on fire right now. And man, oh man.
Wonder how many Blue Jays have had 12 total bases in a postseason game.
A moment here for Toronto. They've got to figure out a way to get at least 1 here, if not more.
Corners are pulled in here with the 9-hitter Jimenez up. Here's a high fly ball off of the bat of Jimenez that's carrying well. Robles turns and watches it fly. It's the 9-hitter Andres Jimenez, of all people, giving Toronto the swing that it desperately needed. It's tied at 2.
Well, we always talk about in a series when things aren't going well, what happens to flip the script? What shocking moment or what moment turns it momentum? And you could look to this homer where you don't see many out of Jimenez in the 9th spot as being one of those moments for the Toronto Blue Jays. And even though you're dejected down 3.
First pitch swinging. This ball's hit in the air to deep center field. And George Springer gets it over the wall for a home run. His extra base impact continues.
Fastball outer third up. He was ready for it.
3rd home run of the postseason for Springer. And they've got 6. Vlad Jr. sends a high drive to deep center field. Rodriguez to the wall. It's gone. First pitch of the 5th. Vlad Jr. launches a solo shot.
Well, again, slider there at the bad angle that he likes. And he knew it. He didn't know how close it was, but he knew it, that he hit it good.
Single, double, homer, Vlad Jr.'s back. And it is 7-2 Toronto as they've gone deep 3 times in game 3. Did not have that home run on my bingo card for Andres Jimenez.
No, that was a big, big home run. And anytime you're on the road and you're down 2-0, then you tie that game up that quick, it just gives the whole bench energy.
The 8th pitch, a high line drive to right field. Canzone's going back. It's gone again. It's Jimenez out of the 9th spot, sparking the Jays for the 2nd night in a row. Lightning strikes twice. A jolt from an unlikely source. 2-1 Toronto. 1 ball and strike on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 5-2 game here in the 7th. Jays getting 3 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. Guerrero drives the ball the other way. Canzone's going back. He's at the wall. It's gone. Vlad Jr. strikes again with his 5th home run of the postseason. Toronto takes the run right back.
If you try to pull this pitch, it's an out.
That's what he does when he's at his best. Hits it hard the other way. 2-out chance for Barger. Barger, who knocked in their 1st run. Lifts one in the air, right center field. It is gone. Back-breaking. Bases empty, 2 outs. 3 pitches later, 2 runs are in. 2 in the 2nd and 2 in the 3rd for the Blue Jays as they try to extend their season another day. Get to a game 7 tomorrow. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off the 5th against Logan Gilbert. Is whacked to left field. Forget about it. Gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s 6th home run of the postseason makes it 5-0 Toronto. And it's the Blue Jays offense coming to life again. 2 home runs in this game and 5 runs through 5 innings. That is going to do it for Logan Gilbert. Top of the order for the Blue Jays. George Springer at the plate. Tying run in scoring position. Edward Bizardo on the pitch. The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball. Left field. Arozarena watches it go. George Springer has his José Bautista moment. This one deeper into the playoffs. This one could send him to the World Series.
It's not the World Series, but if Joe Carter had that jacket, he'd be wearing that jacket. Now that jacket has had the biggest moment of the year to this point on Springer.